Hi everybody, it's Alex and today I'm gonna review the new Technifibre TFight 300. Let's go. So today I took out of Tennis this new Technifibre TFight 300 because I want to know if this racket is made for you or not. And so in order to know that, I'm gonna first start with the specs and then we're gonna go on the court and finally I'm gonna give my rating. Because there's two different Technifibre TFight 300 model available. This one is the 300, but there's also the 300S. Stands as small, so it's the smaller end size, so the 98 square inch head size. This one is the 100, so you have a 100 square inch head size like I said, you have a 16 by 19 string pattern, and you have an unstrung weight of 300 grams. The thing that I like with Technifibre is that they're really standing out by the quality of their racket. So you have the easy lock system that is basically there to help you as a stringer to tie the knots. You also have a lot of technology over here, and so basically I just feel like it's always interesting to review some TFights. Just to give you an example, this is the 305S, this is the 300, and they don't have the same grommet over here at the bottom, so that's just, you know, makes you feel like Technifibre are really like thinking about their model and making the best model possible. So they've changed a bit the way that the beam is shaped, so it's 4% bigger to help you to have a more stable racket while keeping the maneuverability of this racket. So this racket was strung with Wilson Revolve at 52. Now let's go on the court. If you're looking to buy some tennis products online, then I have a great news for you. You can use the code ALEXTennis to have 10% off your next purchase on Tennis Zone. Thanks to them for making this video possible, and let's go back. On the court with the Technifibre TFight 300, the first thing that I felt was how easy this racket was to play from the get-go. So you have a lot of feel, yes, due to the stability and the maneuverability of this racket. You have a okay amount of spin, nothing that is really incredible, but just okay. And the thing that I really liked with this racket was how consistent it was. So all the things that I've said since the beginning, so basically that this racket is doing everything great but nothing that really stands out, is occurring from the beginning. So you feel it from the get-go, so you don't really have to get used to it. However, the only problem that I have with this racket is the fact that it can be boring to play with. So just be careful, because yes, this racket will be okay to play with, you will play great, but in terms of satisfaction from playing with this racket, I don't think that, you know, this racket will bring it a lot. But the thing that this racket is bringing is definitely pace from the baseline and a bit of control at the net. So yeah, it's a great mix. I feel like it's a really modern racket that is supposed to suit a lot of players, ranging from junior competitive player to maybe higher level adult player. So yeah, definitely a great racket in terms of defense. So yeah, no matter what situation you're in, this racket can help you to win the point, and so that's why I think that this racket is great to play competitive tennis. So I have to say that I really enjoyed the Technifibre TFight 300, and it really reminds me of a Babolat Pure Strike 100. Why for me this comparison makes sense is just because I feel like, yes, this racket is control oriented, but at the same time you feel like you can put a lot of pace with that racket. The 16 by 19 string pattern really helps you to generate a lot of topspin, so that's why my reference when I've tried this racket was the Pure Strike 100. So in terms of control, I just felt like this racket is good, but nothing that really stands out. You can definitely have a better option in terms of control. So if you're buying this racket thinking that you're gonna have a lot of control, I don't recommend you to go with this one. You might want to go with the 300S, because the 98 square inch head size is definitely gonna help you compared to the 100 square inch. So I'll have to go with 7 out of 10. In terms of power, that's definitely stands out. It creates a lot of pace through the ball, so if you're from the baseline trying to just grind, then it's definitely gonna be a good option for you. So I'll have to go with 9 out of 10. Just the feel in general, the stability was really helping me to go with a good amount of power on my shot. In terms of feel, I just have to say that this racket is definitely great. It's a good mix between, like I said, stability and maneuverability. I feel like this one really stands out compared to the other rackets such as the Gravity MP, the Strike 100, the Percept 100. I just feel like the best blends between maneuverability and stability is definitely the TFight 300. So yeah, I'll have to go with 9 out of 10. In terms of spin, I have to say that even though it's a 100 square inch head size with a 16 by 19 string pattern, it doesn't really stands out. It's okay, it's there, but if you're searching for a racket that's gonna put a lot of topspin, then you're not looking at the right place. So I would say that it's average, but yeah, nothing that really stands out. I would say, you know, the space between the string is okay, not too big, not too small, but definitely not something that will make you buy the racket, that's for sure. So I'll have to go with 7 out of 10. There you have the overall rating. Finally, I would recommend this racket to, you know, people that want to have a racket that can still help you to generate a bit of power, but you like the feel of control oriented racket. So that's a great mix. You want to play, I would say, most of your point from the baseline, but you're not afraid of coming to the net, and you want a racket that's going to help you coming to the net. In terms of serve, this racket is obviously going to provide you a lot of power, but also a lot of slice and a lot of kick, while keeping the feeling really great and keeping the response of the racket, yeah, really good in general. So again, thanks to Technifibre for letting me borrow this racket. Don't forget to like, comment, and to subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.